Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Friday, March 27th, and this is Mrs. A. Williams coming to you with check-in day number 5. I hope that you guys are still doing well. Today is pajama day, so I do have my pajamas on, and I'm ready to hop right back on into the bed. So I hope that you are wearing your pajamas like we announced on yesterday. So today's video is going to be very short. The first page we left off on was the money digits page, where we went over the value of the underlying digit. Remember, when you do the value, that you're not just writing the digit, but you're also writing the value. So if it's in the ones place, if the 3 is the underlying digit and you put it in the it's in the ones place, then it's equal to $1 would be $3. Okay, so you're looking at the value. We went over that on yesterday on the Zoom meeting, so we're not going to keep going over it. The next one is a multiplication times table, and I think we all can do that. The next math page is a multiplication times table, but it's different. They're not in order, as you notice, going vertically and horizontally. They're not in order, so you have to kind of look at those, and that's just to get your facts together. A reminder is, do not forget to get on Reflex Math. I've been checking your Reflex Math, and I do want to announce that the winner for the spring break competition is Anna Castro. So congratulations, Anna. I'll have your gift card upon our return to school. All right, so I'm going to flip through some pages. As you can see, you have another reading assignment. You need to use your strategies. There's also a writing assignment that you need to do for Thursday. And then we make it to the first day of Friday, which is decimal number match. Okay, decimal number match. So we're going to go over that quickly. So I'm going to swap to my board. All right. So first thing that what it's asking you to do is to match the number on the right with its name on the left. So remember, important things that you need to remember is that if you see a decimal, the decimal means the word and. Okay. Also, if you see a decimal number, such as, I'm going to use this one, 3.56, you read all of the numbers on the left side just as we would say regular numbers, which will be, this one will be 3. The decimal word means and then you look at this number as a 3-digit number. Right now we see 56, so we will write 50. $56, and then you always use the place value when you're dealing with decimal numbers. You use the place value of the last digit, which is, this is the ones, the tenths, and the hundreds. So you use that last name, hundreds. Okay, so that's 3.56 hundredths. Okay. And then when it's money, you make sure that you say the dollar amount and the cents amount. Okay, so that one should not be hard. We worked on that. Everyone did very well on this concept. Now I'm going to turn the page to the ordering decimals page. Let's erase this. All right, so next, they want us to, the next part says rewrite each list of numbers in order from least to greatest. least to greatest. So when you think about least to greatest, make sure that you're paying attention that that's going from the smallest to the biggest. Smallest to the biggest. Okay. All right. So the first set of numbers we have, I'm just going to do the strategy that I always tell you guys, which is to write all the numbers and line them up by place value. So I have 3 and 4. Here we go. 3 and 4 tenths. 3 and 14 hundredths. 3 and 4 hundredths. 4 and 4 tenths. And 4 and 3 hundredths. So the first step is to fill in the holes with zeros. And what I mean by holes is, if you notice, there should be 3 digits in each number, which is the greatest amount. So I have 2 here, so I'm going to fill in a hole with a 0. This has 3, this has 3, this has 2, so I'm going to fill in a hole with a 0. And then that's 4 and 3 hundredths, okay? So we need to go from smallest to largest. So we're going to start with the greatest place value, which is 1s. And we're going to look at 3, 3, 3, 3. I'm sorry, 3, 3, 3, 4, and 4. Which ones are the smallest? The 3s are. So then we're going to look at the next place value, which is the 10th place with the 3s, because they're all equal to each other. And we're looking for the smallest one. Out of 4, 1, and 0, the 0 is the smallest, so this one would go first. So I'm going to write it over here, 3 and 4 hundredths, and then I'm going to draw a line through it so that I don't rewrite it again. Okay? Then next, which one is the smallest out of 1 and 4? 1. So 3 and 14 hundredths. Draw a line through it. Of course, that's the last one, so then we go 3 and 4 tenths. And remember, if you have a 0 at the end, it's dead weight, so you drop it. And then draw that out. Now we can go back to the whole numbers of 4. 4, these 2 4s are the same, so then we move over to the next place value to your right. So 4 and 0, the 0 is the smallest, so then we will write 4, 0, 3. And then 4 and 4 tenths are less. And that 0 doesn't mean anything, so you can drop it. So that is how you do that. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me. You guys should have the number. It's 409-234-7. I'm sorry, 234-3796. That's 409-234-3796. So another thing that I would like to mention to you guys is that my office hours are from 9 to 2 o'clock. 9 to 2 o'clock. Okay. So if you need something, you call between 9 and 2 o'clock. If it's urgent, I understand. But if it's just help with your work, I will help you between the hours of 9 and 2 o'clock. 9 and 2 o'clock. So I'm up way far beyond you guys. Okay, so let's finish out your packet. Here's another reading assignment. I'm going to show your strategies. Use unwrap, unwrap, unwrap. There's some questions on it. There's looks like vocabulary match, and then there's also a writing assignment for you guys to do. And then we start out over with the next week's reading. You still should be reading over the weekend, and you're going to record that here. Okay, you're going to record that on week 1. This is week 1's reading log. Make sure that you're using week 1's reading log. Okay. Also, make sure that you get with your parents to log your to log your flexible learning time. How many minutes did you take each day? Monday and Tuesday will probably only, unless you started working on your packing on Tuesday, but Monday will have at least your 20 to 30 minutes that you read. Please incorporate the 20 to 30 minutes that you read every day in your minutes. So if you worked on your packet for maybe 40 minutes and then you went back and read for another 20 minutes, then you will write 60 in the box. So all they're doing is writing the minutes. If they want to write the hours, they can write the hours, but I will be doing minutes. So this is what it should look like, okay? Make sure that you fill all this out with updated information, okay? And don't forget, today is the BISD Child Nutrition Program where you can pick up breakfast and lunch from 10 to 1 p.m. Guys, it looks like they're feeding you guys pretty darn good. So make sure that you make your way over there. You guys have an amazing weekend. Let me make this announcement right now, is that on Monday, we will have our Zoom meeting at 12 o'clock. We will have our Zoom meeting at 12 o'clock. We will have our Zoom meeting at 12 o'clock instead of 11 o'clock. Because I have an important meeting that I have to go to. All right. So today's activity I want to share with you is to bake some cookies. Bake some cookies. You guys can look up different easy recipes. Sometimes you don't even have to leave home to get some of the ingredients, like flour, sugar, butter, eggs, milk. We already have those types of things at home. And maybe you want to add maybe some vanilla extract or make some sugar cookies or something like that. So just look up a quick, easy recipe for that. And then today, your question of the day is, what superpower would you like to have? It could be anything. X-ray vision. You can walk through walls, or you can be invisible. So today, the answer to the question of the day is, I would like to be invisible so I can see things that I may need to see that I can't see, and I don't want someone to know who I am. All right, so you guys have a great weekend, and for those of you that I will see on the Zoom, I'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend.